Hello, it's Brian Rezny, president of Rezny Wealth Management, bringing you an update about the economy and the investment markets. Well, 2019 obviously is off to a pretty decent start. We're looking at corporate earnings that are coming in pretty good, and expectations in the future look good. So again, as I've talked before, we're not seeing signs of recession. I actually had a couple discussions over the last few weeks with big groups of people that were not clients. These were groups that we came in and spoke to, whether it was a workshop or private groups, let's say. And what's interesting, I always ask people, how long have you listened to my TV or radio show? Many of them, 4, 5, 6 years, some 2 or 3 years. One of the things that we pride ourselves on at our firm is research. And one of the things that research does is it points you at least in the direction where things are headed. And I've talked repeatedly the last 3 years, even though we've had this volatility and some pullbacks here and there, that we're not in a recession and we weren't headed for recession. Now, our research may change a month from now or 10 years from now or somewhere in the middle. But what's interesting is all the talking heads on TV and the Wall Street firms and banks, the people who have been fined billions of dollars who do cookie cutter money management, have repeatedly called for recession since 2015, 16, 17, and 18. And guess what? They've all been wrong. And I'm glad to say that we have not called for recession. So that means, of course, we've been right. Again, it's research on a daily basis. We're going to continue to do that. We don't see signs of recession. We see a growing economy, probably between 2 and 2.5% this year on the GDP. Corporate earnings are good. The job market's good. Generally speaking, things look like they're in a nice positive mode. That doesn't mean we're not going to have some of this volatility. And I'm often asked, Brian, how come last year was a negative year even though the economy is doing well? Folks, I can't answer that question. Sometimes it just happens for no rhyme or reason. And that means a year like this year might actually be potentially quite good on returns. And that often happens too. Even though we probably will grow earnings at a slower pace this year than last year, the equity markets might do even better. Again, no guarantees to the future, but that's often what happens. So again, as investors, 3 to 5 year outlooks always. If you're looking at that short term, month by month, day by day, quarter by quarter, you'll drive yourself batty. We're always looking at the next 3 to 5 years and more really the next 5 years. We like what we see. If we need to make adjustments to portfolios, we will definitely, of course, always do that. And as a client of our firm, rest assured, we are here for you. If you have questions about your portfolio or account or any financial questions, please call the office. We always love talking to our clients or schedule a formal review, either phone or office. Make sure you have yourself a safe and profitable day.